as I was saying, all of this stuff along this wall is one. All the swords are one guy's collection, and like me, it's Victorian swords, and 1821s. These used to be. Oh, I love these. My dream was to get the sword of a charger, but yeah, I mean that's a stonker. King's Hussars, all the battle honours. But I mean, you guys probably can't see this, but that sword has actually been snapped in half, and there's a big crack there. But just that nice quality Victorian battle honours. It's fantastic. And then, yeah, don't see many of them. That's 1821 heavy cav.
I might be bidding on that one.
Yeah, you just don't see them. And then just again, nice clean sword. Six dragoons. That's quite. Don't see many. You don't see many of these. That's 7th Hussars special pattern. So a bit like the 1912, but especially for the 7th. And I say it's very rare, and it is. But I've actually got two. There's another one up there. But the one up there. Yeah, that exact design with that finger loop.
Oh, okay.
And this slender grip. There are no other regulation pattern swords like that. It's just for the 7th.
That's very similar to the 1908 12.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And then with the 1887 Garde.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah, and I mean, he does what everybody tick all the boxes in Robson. I mean, that's the one thing that Robson didn't do, is put a little check box by the side of every sword so that collectors could tick the box. So I got that. Yeah, there's a 53, 1899. Oh, I forget now. Is that 64? Or no, 85.
The Maltese cross.
Yeah, and I've got one of the really rare ones up there later. Is it the 1860 before they put the?
Yes, the strengthening part.
Yeah, and the really rare one's got the two cuts there for the sword knot. I've got one of those up there.
I know somebody who owns one of them. He won't sell it.
Yeah, so household cavalry and Royal Engineers. I mean, is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, I mean that's that. All its polish and the matte etched grey ground. I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's sort of grey. I mean, that's an absolutely mint.
Yeah, frost etching, isn't it?
Yeah, cracking. I know Wilkinson as well.
Sword, isn't it?
Yeah, it was from the RMA, from the Royal Military Academy to best cadet.
Oh, okay.
That's scarce. That's another special pattern.
Is that an infantry?
It's Grenadiers.
Oh, Grenadiers, okay. Yeah.
But that's Grenadiers, Welsh Guards, Light Company. It just goes on and on and on and on, and yeah.
I should try and get them all coming down both sides.
Yeah, and I mean, as I say, I've got two. Because we've got another store, and I've got over 200 swords there. That's that other 7th Hussars, but it doesn't have the finger loop.
No.
And
this is leather, that finger loop? Was it?
Yeah, it's leather on that other one, but this is nice with a plated scabbard and lovely clean blade. Not marked to the 7th. I think that one is. But the serial number, and obviously because of the design, it is a 7th. An officer in the 7th Hussars. Now, where's that really rare one? No, those are 1899s. There she is. There.
Ah, yes, for two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
For some reason, a lot of these end up in Canada.
yeah.
I've seen a few of those.
And this is the right scabbard as well. I think I'm right in saying that they kept the sort of 53 pattern sword with the loose rings.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah, because there's a 53 there. But then it went over to the fixed rings. Yeah. There's loads of it. Everywhere. There's a contentious sword. These keep turning up. Sort of French cuirassier's blade, but not marked. Sometimes they are marked, and no one really knows what they are. 20 odd years ago, someone said to me, "Oh, that's for the Garde Ecossais, the Scottish guards of the French king." And I've probably seen about 6 of these. And they all have this sort of plate hilt pierced with these snakes, and cuirassier type blades, but this is broadsword, it's double edged. So not like the standard cuirassiers with a flat back.
Okay.
And sometimes they have different pommels, but they all have this funny guard.
It's very square, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I found them, I did have one with a really fancy, is it Culo Frères? The Culo brothers of Paris. And that was all etched and really fancy. And yeah, so I'm sure that'll set everyone's Twitter accounts jangling, because
So that would have been before the 1792. Yes.
it's that sort
Yeah.
of period,
Yeah.
but no one, the closest thing that I can think is what this old boy suggested to me was that it's Garde Ecossais. And it kind of makes sense because it's Scottish influenced with a French base. And as I say, I've seen half a dozen, maybe even 8. And each of them is slightly different, but you can tell they're all from the same mould. But there we go. Yeah.